We are back on trail. Here's the Publix where we ended last time on Canoe Creek Road. Walking right up here to the corner with Old Canoe Creek Road, where we turn left. About 4 miles till we get to Neptune, and then continue west from there. So if you saw my previous video named Canoe Creek Road, you know that I'm working on the western corridor of the Florida Trail. This next section, I pick up where I left off at St. Cloud, just south of St. Cloud, and head towards Kissimmee. Well, in researching and preparing, I was using Google Maps and Street View and ran across the Silver Spur Rodeo. You know, it's a point of interest. It's been there forever in Kissimmee, but we've never been to the rodeo. In researching the Silver Spur Rodeo, I find two interesting facts. First, the Silver Spur Rodeo in Florida Statute, Chapter 15, Section 0931 or something like that, is the official rodeo of the state of Florida. Didn't know we had one. And second, the 155th Silver Spur Rodeo is the same weekend I'm planning this hike. So, what started out as a short road walk turned into a weekend in Kissimmee. Old Canoe Creek Road. Alright, made it to Neptune. I'm going to make a left turn here. I'm going to cross Neptune to the other side because over there where those cranes are at is the Florida Turnpike. We'll be crossing over that for the second time on this journey. Alright, so this next section of the Florida Trail, western corridor, central Florida, runs along Neptune Road on this Bill Johnston Memorial Pathway. Which a good amount of it looks like it's this paved pathway, what you would think about a multi-use trail. Part of it is sidewalks, I believe, and part of it's under construction, so it'll be real interesting when we get down there. May have to switch sides, whatnot. I know at one place down there, you switch sides of the road for the pathway, you know, it's officially designated. So anyway, no trailblazes seen on Old Canoe Creek Road, and none so far on Neptune. Another pair of sandhill cranes. There's a section right after the middle school where the pathway doesn't exist, presumably. It has to do with this road work. But when we drove by, I don't think it was very long, so this should be pretty short-lived. That's what it looks like. Reach Lakeshore Boulevard. This is where we turn off of Neptune, or going parallel to Neptune. I guess this is still that pathway. I haven't seen an end of pathway sign. But this is it. Our left turn. Less than a mile to the marina, which is the end of this hike. And here we are. Made it to the Big Toho Marina. And that concludes this section of our road walk. So to break up the almost 70 miles of road walk that start the Western Corridor, it would not be possible for me to do without the help and support of my wife, MJ, my trail boss.
And I am excited to be able to be a part of it in this way because while I am not a hiker in 95-degree weather, we love to camp and explore, and so it's fun when we can make all of our interests come together. So it was really cool to see the Monument of States. We both lived here in Florida our whole lives. Never saw that before. That was really neat. And then all the other stuff that we got to do this weekend together. Yep, and we stayed at the KOA campground in Kissimmee, and that was a really, really great location.
It was a great location.
You got to complete your section, and then while he was doing that, there was a few shops I went around, and or you can go back to the campground, read a book, hang out.
Yeah, lots to do.
Yep, and then when you were done that, we were close enough to head to Disney Springs. So
Raglan Road.
We hit Raglan Road for some gluten-free fish and chips, and that was really fun.
It was a great way to end the weekend.
Yeah, it was.
It was a fantastic weekend. We had a great time.
In a quarter mile, use the right lane to turn right onto the ramp to Disney Springs.